Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's me, Tony, and today I want to raise awareness for something. Today I'm going to talk about something so tragic to the readers community, and that is what is known as the book hangover. Now, I'm sure if you are a reader like myself, you have heard of this term, but for those of you that don't know what the book hangover is and need a definition, I'm sure there are plenty you can find, but there's only one that matters to me. The book hangover is simply something that happens when you finish a book. You'll finish a book and you'll try to pick up a new book and you'll realize, I can't read this book. And you begin to wonder yourself, why can't I read this book? And that's because you are stuck in that last book's world with that book's characters. And it's just something truly tragic that happens to the readers. Because you know what? Readers thrive on stories, and we are inspired by the authors that write those stories, and we love just books and stories and characters and everything good that comes out of reading a book. But sometimes there are just those books that come along and they affect us too deeply. They're such a good book that you just cannot pick up a new book and read. Man, what a good book. What a great book. Because sometimes you'll try to pick up a book right after you finish one. Well, I guess it's time to read a new book. Yeah, this one will do. And it just doesn't work. Because you'll read like 10 pages and then you'll realize, I don't even remember what happened in these 10 pages. What is happening right now? And so you end up going back and rereading those 10 pages only to find out you can't even still explain what's happening after you've reread those 10 pages. You realize you're reading this book and you're like, I like this character, but not as much as the character that I just finished reading. This is an X character from X book. All right, let's get started. Wait, what did I just read? You know, maybe I shouldn't be reading this right now. I did just finish a pretty great book. And so, your book hangover begins. Okay, let's try reading this again. I can't do it. I just can't do it. And sometimes you don't know when the book hangover is going to end. It comes and it stays for as long as it pleases. I don't feel like reading right now. I'm just gonna play on my phone. Because you'll pick up that book and you're like, okay, I need to read. I want to read this book so bad. And you just sit down and you force yourself. You're like, let me read this book. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna try and power through it. I'm just gonna force myself to read. I'm reading this book. I'm going to finish this book. Oh, God. I can't. I'm in a book hangover. And then finally you realize you're in a book hangover and there's nothing you can do about it. And you're just thinking to yourself, when is this gonna end? I just want to read. Why can't I read? I just want to read a book. And no one knows. No one knows when a book hangover is gonna end. What's the cure to a book hangover? Sure as hell ain't gonna be a Bloody Mary, I'll tell you that much. So what do you do? What do you do in a book hangover? Besides wallow in self-pity? Well, unfortunately, I can't tell you. I was hoping you could tell me, because I'm in a book hangover right now. But, you know, at the end of the day, book hangovers happen, and it's okay. You get through them eventually. I don't have any tips, unfortunately, how to get out of one, but just know that one day you will pick up a book, and you will read it through the end, because you will finally be over your book hangover. That's it for this video. If you liked it, go ahead and give it a big old thumbs up. I'll appreciate that if you do. And I post videos every Wednesday and the first Friday of every month. So I will see you guys next Wednesday. Bye.